standing on the precipice of what society expects versus what I've chosen for myself has led to one of the most exhilarating experiences of my life. Picture this: the world around me marching to the beat of a drum that blares, "Get a stable job, buy a house, have kids, live for retirement." But my heart, my heart, it dances to a different rhythm, a melody of wild dreams, audacious decisions, and a burning urge to live authentically. I remember the moment I decided to break free, like stepping out of a suffocating cocoon, flailing but exhilarated. I chose to prioritize passion over predictability. I left my job with benefits in pursuit of a freelance career, knowing full well that the path wouldn't be easy. Everyone said, "You're fucking crazy," as if I was having some kind of midlife crisis instead of a midlife, awakening. But what they perceived as madness, I felt was magic. Society's expectations can create shackles, molding us into a version of acceptable, suffocating our true selves under layers of shoulds and should nots. But let me tell you something crucial. When you stop playing by the rules, new opportunities surface, like hidden treasures waiting to be unearthed. Visualize living life like a buffet, taking a little of everything rather than just, one single dish. I stopped measuring success by a paycheck and then just began measuring it by my happiness, by my growth and creative fulfillment. Yes, there's days where, I question my sanity, days filled with uncertainty and fear, but really, isn't that the essence of life? Sort of to leap without a safety net and just trust that the ground will catch you faithfully. Isn't that it? One of my favorite decisions was choosing to travel solo. This gnawing urge had bubbled up within me for years, but society's voice echoed louder. "Oh, you'll be lonely. It's dangerous. Where's your travel buddy?" I flipped the script. I packed my bag, stepped onto that plane, and just felt the weight of expectations vanish into thin air. I saw places, tasted cultures, and met people who were parts of their own stories, just like me. Each unpredictable encounter taught me to embrace the unfamiliar and cherish my independence. I learned the beauty of my own company and discovered that solitude is fertile ground for self-reflection, growth, and inspiration. My adventures became my classroom. Lessons learned became investment capital for future risks. I won not because I conformed, but because I was expanded. You say, but what about relationships? Society preaches a script about love, get married, have children, create the perfect family, the white picket fence and all that shit. But when I boldly declared that I wouldn't conform, that I was okay just being single, the gasps were palpable. But say it with me, winning isn't avoiding the hard stuff. It's confronting it head on. My relationships blossomed. I created a tribe of like-minded souls who weren't shackled by expectations. We built connections based on authenticity, talking about dreams and ideas rather than conforming narratives. And let me clarify, being single didn't mean lacking love. I poured my heart into friendships, mentorships, and even my beloved pets. I discovered a deeper love than the one painted in romantic movies, self-love and platonic love, which ultimately equips you for anything life throws your way. He came with some pushback. Well, think again. Each time I stepped outside of the preordained box, the feedback loop of normalcy would echo louder. Family gatherings turned into muteness as I recounted my latest irrational leap. "Why don't you just settle down?" they asked. It became a running joke. Oh, here comes the nomad. But here's the kicker. I learned not to internalize negativity, not to let someone else's expectations dim my light. I celebrated my decisions instead. And you know what? That celebration turned heads. It inspired others to reassess their own lives and take that audacious leap too. Today, when I look back at the road less traveled, it's littered with successes and failures alike. Each one sort of like a badge of honor. I figured out that the real win isn't the outcome, it's the way you feel when you embrace the discomfort of carving your path. The journey of non-compliance has rewarded me with atypical victories, a joy-filled life, a beautiful relationship that breathes on authenticity, and the audacity to dream bigger than ever. And guess what? I want the same for you. The greatest disservice we can do to ourselves is to live within a textbook definition of success dictated by others. It's none of my business what other people think of me. It really isn't. So to everyone sitting in the stands, watching, critiquing, or doubting, understand this. Real magic is birthed not in comfort, but in discomfort. The victory lies not merely in achieving conventional milestones, but in forging your own definition of success, in their absence or presence. As I continue this adventure, raising my own flag while others wave theirs in resignation, I'm reminded you get one life. Make it authentically yours. Break free from the chains, embrace your unique rhythm, and don't just live. Thrive in this glorious mess of everything that makes you. You. Let's count our wins, however big or small, and raise a toast to the brave hearts who chose to defy the usual. Because at the end of the day, winning is simply not conforming. And believe me, that's a victory worth celebrating.